an exhibition charting 40 years of video art. One of the key works shows Joseph Beuys in the boxing ring at the 1972 Documenta, which is the most important exhibition of contemporary art. The tape had been missing for almost 4 decades. Now its restored version is going on display for the first time. Christoph Blase is curator of the show. In the 1980s, he began collecting unique pieces of German media art.
Initially, video was a medium for documenting performances, what's known as a documentary video. Then, of course, it became a new medium for portraying human subjects, and we can also see that here to a certain extent.
Filming oneself while filming, viewing the self from a new standpoint. Video made it possible. And the video pioneers were not afraid to experiment. With the magic mirror, a homemade gadget, video artist Herbert Schumacher produced several of these closed-circuit videos in 1970. In a laboratory where old videotapes are cleaned and archived, Blase checks the condition of video material. He assesses how much cleaning is necessary and which format is correct.
We only really know what we've got when we've A, cleaned the tape, B, worked out which machine to play it on, and C, actually digitized it so that we can view it. That's the complexity of the process as far as the tape itself is concerned.
Around 1,000 tapes have already passed through his hands. Often neglected for decades, they await processing in the archive. They're run on a specially developed cleaning machine until every speck of dirt and dust has been removed. It doesn't always work out.
Really tough cases that we don't manage to clean properly have to undergo what's called a thermal process. This involves heating the tapes to a certain temperature for a certain length of time, which hardens the dirt, and the tape is ready to roll again.
The laboratory tries to retain the original character of the work in the reconditioning process. Contrasts or editing techniques remain unchanged. It's also important to be able to play them on contemporary television sets. The remastered works are often remarkable documents of contemporary art. In 1978, for example, the internationally renowned German artist H.A. Schult produced a precursor to a television format widely used today. He had cameras film the daily life of a family as the neighbors look on.
It's an early predecessor of Big Brother, almost 20 years before, which shows people outside on the street watching people inside a house, checking out what they were doing all day.
These examples of German video art can be viewed for the next 2 months in the city of Karlsruhe. And now they've been restored, they'll be available to the public for a long time to come.